there's actually quite a simple recipe that you can follow to get this right every time. Okay, let's take a look at the recipe. The first step of the recipe is you check all the values which go into your calculation. So whatever you're calculating, you're going to have some values going in. Take a look at all of them. What you're looking out for is which value has the least number of significant digits. So maybe you've got some very precise numbers, but one number, you've only got, let's say, 2 or 3 significant digits. That's how many significant digits your answer should have. So it has as many significant digits as whichever value is going into your calculation with the least number of significant digits. What's interesting about this is that you know how many significant digits your answer is going to have before you know what your answer is. So that's quite neat. Once you know this, when you're working through your calculation, only keep one more significant digit in your values. Later on, if you're working on computational physics or stochastic simulations, you might need to keep many more digits in your values that you're calculating. But for all the calculations that we're going to be doing this semester, this year, just keep one more significant digit in your calculations. That's all you need to get your answer with the correct number of significant digits. And then when you get your final answer, round it to the number of significant digits that you worked out. Another reason why this is so important is that it actually helps your understanding when you're learning the physics concepts. Whenever we're doing a calculation in this module, of course we want to know what the number is, but the important thing is to understand the physics concepts which are going on underneath. And if you're working with really big numbers with 8, 9, 10 significant digits, and you're filling your pages with all these digits which don't really matter, it can make things kind of more confusing, make things more distracting when you're trying to figure out what's actually going on. Sometimes people say, Ed, you know, what's going on? I can't figure out, I've made a mistake. And their page is just full of digits and digits and digits. And it makes it more difficult to see what's actually going on with the physics concepts that we're trying to learn. So don't make life more difficult for yourself. Only keep one more significant digit in your working. That's absolutely fine, and it's all you need. I've got one more pro tip for you when you're writing out your answer, okay? We never want to see this kind of repeating decimal. Sometimes people, write a line above the number or a dot to show that the number repeats forever. I know that people could like to feel that they're being very precise and exact, and maybe you've even been taught to do that. But in science, it's actually incorrect to ever say, I've measured a number and I know all the digits to infinity. So we never want to see this kind of stuff. If we have, 3.0 divided by 7.0, in maths, strictly speaking, it's a repeating decimal. And you can put the line on, and that means that these digits, they go on for infinity. But in science, of course, we never know that. So if you're doing this in science, well, we only have 2 significant digits going in, so we only want 2 significant digits coming out.